What I tell you, for the culture!
I have too many clothes anyway. I gotta get rid of some stuff. Throw this stuff in here like so. Carry it all at one time. Holy cow. Oh. There was a lighter. That'd have been cool if it blew up. Not really. Not cool at all. I gotta go take this and fold it. So if you want to subscribe, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and then maybe you could win the chance to fold some laundry. There we go. There we go. It's teach your kid how to drive stick there today in the parking lot at the Foss skate park. Stinky. Why isn't anybody here? Huh? It's nice out. Maybe it's because it's like 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Foss Skate Park. The worst skate park in fucking Tacoma. Now we're here, about to make something to eat. This is what I do. I'm lazy today, so I'm just gonna go upload some more footage off of a skate video that I made like about 8-9 years ago, 10, less than that. I don't know. It's old footage, and it's from the last video that I made. I don't know what time. I really don't know what year it was. It's some year between 2008, 2000. It might have been 2000. When was I working there? I used to work at Sprinker. It was like in between years like 2011 and 2012, 13 maybe. No, not 13. I don't know when, but that's my next move. It's because I do these videos. I get so. I mean, yesterday I was completely sick, like puking and like laying on the couch. I laid on the couch from. I woke up at 5. Thought I had to go to the bathroom. 5 o'clock in the morning, puked everywhere. Went back to sleep. Woke up again around 8. Came downstairs, laid on the couch from 8 o'clock in the morning until like 11 o'clock at night. Watching TV, fully Netflixing and chilling, not because I wanted to, because I had to, because I couldn't move, my stomach hurt. It was horrible. But that's what happened. Laid right here. You can see the remnants still of the tray and me just laying here and watching Netflix all day long. And now today is Sunday, and now we are going to make something to eat. It's been a couple hours. I have no hands to carry my water, so we'll come back and get it. But welcome to real life. You know, most people on YouTube portray their life as being all in order and, you know, all good is going, like everything is clean all at one time. But real life, like oh, it's probably dark, I'm sorry. Real life means half the time my room is a mess, because I really live a day-to-day life to like where I bring my camera to where I do my work and stuff. YouTube is not fully my job yet because I don't have 1,000 people subscribed to me. We need 1,000 people. We're at 208. That's great. Hey, 208, we're great. But 1,000 is better. So, real people do laundry and stuff. So I did laundry and I washed my sheets to my bed because my girlfriend's dog did something very gross on my sheets. It was disgusting. We're not going to get into details, but we're just going to say it was the craziest, most disgusting thing I ever seen a dog do. Woke us up. We were sleeping, having a great time sleeping. We got woke up to something nasty. But I got to do this and put these clothes away. I just live like, you know, my room isn't... It looks like a cluttered mess because 99% of the time it's a cluttered mess because I own a lot of crap. And now we're waiting about an hour. I know how to fix that though because I did a quick time. I know how to fix it. So this is what your guys are going to watch, or you already watched this already because this video is probably going to be up Thursday, but it's really Sunday. It's crazy how YouTube works. So I gotta re-export this to the right file format so we can get it done quicker. I don't know if you can see that, but we got it working the right way. And I've been watching this show on Netflix because I was sick yesterday. Yesterday was Saturday, today is Sunday. You're watching this on Thursday. It's crazy, like I said, how YouTube works. And like how I'm a real person and my room is always a mess. That's just the way I live. You know, sometimes you just gotta fold your laundry and put it over where it needs to be, like almost away, but not quite away, because, you know, life happens. Life sometimes happens and you just gotta do other things and, you know, put stuff away. Here's a story that I'm gonna tell you. I was watching this show. It's called Fast Car or something, and it's about street racing. And I used to race cars on the streets around here when I was younger. I had a Honda and it was pretty sick. I did a lot of work to it. I grew out of the racing scene, grew up out of it because 75% of the people that I thought were my friends were really not your friends in the racing scene. Like, they take stuff way too serious, and I'm a sarcastic person. 90% of the time I'm sarcastic. Like, if, you know, I say sarcastic stuff all the time, and sometimes people just don't like that, so whatever. And I'd rather put my money into my cameras and skateboarding and t-shirts and stuff. But that's besides the fact of how sometimes street racing, people are not your friends. They just become friends because the kind of car that you drive, and you might drive the same car, that you might have something on your car that they want, so they figure out where they befriend you, figure out where you live, and then steal your car, or try to steal your car, and then down the line they get their ass whooped. That's what happened to somebody around here. They became my friend, and they're the same name as me, and my name is Brandon. Their name is Brandon too. And you know, when you're in the Honda gang or in the Honda scene, you know what Hondas sound like. You know, you can tell between a single cam Honda and a dual cam Honda just the way how their exhaust sounds, and when they crack VTEC. If you don't know what VTEC is, you have Google. It's 2018. You know, go down on Google and search VTEC, and you can see some super quick Hondas. So I had a mini-me swap in my 89 EF. So basically I had a 1989 Honda Civic hatchback. It was like a square back one. It was square. It was not around like it's not like the early 90s ones. It was a late 80s one. Mini-me swap is single cam. You know, I had a bigger cam. It was a ZC block, so it was a JDM block with a ZC Y8 head on it. No, it was ZC block with a Y8 head, VTEC, cracked on them. And it was automatic. Because I can't drive stick, it was automatic. And I had an automatic transmission straight from Japan. And anybody could see me. I beat LS's. I beat a bunch of cars. A bunch of them. You know, my shit was fast. You wouldn't think it was fast because it was automatic, but people go, no, you're lying, your car's not automatic. But in reality, it was automatic, and I was whooping on you. And that's the truth. He figured out where I lived, because I never used to tell nobody where I lived. Somehow he figured out where I lived, and he got mollywopped down the line. We're not going to name names, but it was like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I always sleep with my window open unless I get really cold. That's just the way I am. My window's open right now, and it'll probably stay open for the whole entire summer until I move out of here to the trap house. I sleep with my window open all the time. So I heard the Honda around the block. And I woke up, because I knew what a Honda sounded like. So I listened, bah, and it slowed down, boom, twice around the block. And I sleep butt ass naked sometimes. I'm gonna tell you the truth. This is whatever. This is my channel. This is my YouTube. This is what I do. Sometimes I sleep butt ass naked. So woke up butt ass naked, looking out the window. And at this time, my bed was long ways. So instead of sitting right here, it was long ways over here. And my head was right here, just like this. So I was sleeping long ways, landscape ways. And I heard the car. I looked up, and I said, oh, shit. And they stopped, because I used to park my car right out here underneath the street light. Now I park my car right here next to my window. And then, boom, I heard him. Boom, I heard him. Looked outside. Then I grabbed Tiger Woods. At this time, I was sleeping with a golf club right next to, I don't know, I had a golf club next to my bed, and I called it Tiger Woods. And then I heard he stopped, idling. Got up, threw some boxers on, threw my slippers on, and then I go, oh shit, Brandon, what are you doing? Boom, chased him, ran so fast, ran out of my slippers. I couldn't get to him quick enough, but then he got away. Whatever, he got away. Parked my car right here. Then it was like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. It was actually 4 o'clock in the morning. I remember the time because I looked at the time. I got a phone call. Boom, bam. I'm not gonna name names, but he called me, and then he was like, yeah, they just wanted to see like what was, because your car was so fast. I was like, just wait. A month later, street racing wise, you have your good friends in your street racing scene that you're in. You actually have good friends that help you do stuff. Sometimes you fall out of touch when you get older, because you realize that, I have a kid now and I have a family, and I'm trying to grow up and do adult things, So I started doing that. But before I started doing that, I was still in, racing cars, Honda, Kraken V, all every weekend, every Friday, Saturday night. Used to go out to the Krispy Kreme and go to Kent. We used to go to Krispy Kreme down the street, and we ran the we ran the parking lot at Krispy Kreme. We used to have a crew of 253 Customs. And if you parked in our spots, all the cars are backed in. 253 Customs. Boom, they're all backed up. You know how every back into the parking spot, boom, boom, every car had sticker 253 Customs, and you weren't allowed to park in that area unless you had our sticker. If you had our sticker on your car, you're allowed to park there. If you didn't have your sticker, if you didn't have one of our stickers on your car, you weren't allowed to park there. 95% of the time you get your ass whooped. That's what happened back in the day. I didn't party a lot back then, but I used to socialize at parties. So we heard of a party, and we drove up there, and then, dude, this guy's getting his ass whooped. And I'm looked at, we're not going to name names, but Brandon, well, we're going to name his name because his name's my name. So I'm just saying Brandon was getting his ass whooped by the guy that called me on the phone. Brandon stole that guy's turbo off of his car. Brandon's getting mollywopped. So I stepped in. Oh, you're the one that tried to steal my car. And I whooped his ass. And then this guy's a fucking poser wearing all skate gear. This guy don't skate one time. Never seen him nowhere skateboarding anywhere. I've been skateboarding for 20 years plus now. But back then, I've been skateboarding since I was 8 years old. Back then, I was like 23 to 24. 23, 24, 25. I was doing the street racing thing. And now I'm 32. But still back then, I was still skating. And then, boom, I licked him in. I gave it to him. I whooped his ass. After he just got his ass whooped, he stood back up and got his ass whooped again because I whooped his ass. That was that story of basically. I got off track. I was watching the show on Netflix, whatever I was just talking about. It was called Fast Lane or Fast Car. It was called Fast Car, and it was about drag racing and street racing. I brought up all these memories, like I just told you about racing and souping up your car and doing all these things. So I got the bug. I had to go drive around for a minute, and then I drove around to that because I was on E anyway, and I had to go get gas. So I drove to the gas station. Like I drove the way that I used to drive back in the day when I had the Honda, the EF. So I drove that way because I was going to hit the gas station. I was going to hit the car wash. Then I was going to go drive back home, and I forgot my debit card. So I basically drove around for nothing.
You're in my light.